Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm Patrick Hennessy. You guys should know that by now, though. Hope everyone enjoyed their night. The Yankees are coming off fourth consecutive loss here. Not too fun. It's not too good. Yeah, tonight's loss was not fun, dude. You guys could spam those L's. I think that's very deserving of how this team has been playing lately. But listen, it's our last late night post game of the year, barring any like crazy rain delay games or extra inning games or whatnot. So take this in, chat. It's our final little late night post game, so take that in. It's now September 1st. Happy September, everyone. Yo, shout out to Jesus with the $3 dono. Appreciate you so much, my man. It's a little hippo. He's saying next time. Bro, we'll get him next time. Tomorrow, Cole's on the mound. Chat, here's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to try not to be too pessimistic. I'm going to try not to go on a rant. Just because I'm not giving up on this team. I know a lot of people like on Twitter, and I saw a lot of other places. They're like saying, "Oh, the season's over." Chat, the season's not over. But we have a lot to talk about tonight as far as like the game goes. This current 4-game losing streak now. Before we get into that, chat, let's take a 10-roll call. You guys know the deal. Let's see who we got in the chat tonight. Let's try to hit on everyone. We got Yoelvis, Alfonso, Jonathan, Jared. We got Black Swan, Keisha, Matty Alou. We got Dale, Tarek, Poppy Shampoo. We got Evan, Mark, Richard. Who else we got? We got Michael K, Brian Cashman, both of them in the chat here. We got Zohybe. We got Mark Jones. Who else we got? We got Screech, the GOAT. THE Mod of the Century, West End, Ariel. Appreciate you all so much for stopping by. Listen, like I said, chat, it's 1 a.m. Eastern time. I'm sure a lot of you guys have work, school tomorrow, so it really means a lot that you guys are tuning in. But yeah, I guess I could, before we get into the box score or anything, I guess we kind of just give our thoughts about today's game. Frustrating, to say the least. Another one of those games where the Yankees seemed like they just couldn't cash in on any sort of opportunities. Jameson Taillon with his fourth consecutive really bad start now. I saw a stat, I think Brian Hoke tweeted it out. I'm pretty sure Jameson Taillon's numbers in his last whatever starts, he has an 8 ERA in his last 5 starts, I want to say, something like that. But bottom line, it's just not ideal for the Yankees. And the fact that they hit into 5 double plays today, bro, what are we doing? Like what are we actually doing? You're going up against Jaime Barria. I don't even know if that's his actual name. It probably is. I don't know. But, dude, he's not a good pitcher. The fact that you couldn't go out there tonight and just capitalize on him makes me sick to my stomach a little bit. But, bro, there was so much that went into today's loss. There's really not one person you could put the blame on. Obviously, Jameson Taillon does get the bulk of it because he did give up 6 earned runs, and that's kind of the main reason the Yankees did lose. But, I mean, the offense just hasn't been able to get things going. I don't know, bro. They don't seem like they're mentally there. And I think that's what the problem has been for the Yankees these last 4 games. It seems like ever since they lost their win streak, that 13-game win streak that they went on, which is pretty meaningless now because now you're 8 games out of the division. You've lost more ground on the Rays in the past 4 days than you gained on them in that 13-game win streak. So 13-game win streak means nothing at this point. I don't really want to hear anybody bragging about that from now on. But yeah, it just seems like the Yankees aren't mentally there between like all their defensive miscues and them hitting into 5 double plays tonight. It's ludicrous. But bottom line, they just have to improve. If they want to hold on to that first wildcard spot, which is kind of like what our goal is now, because I'm not really shooting for the division anymore. Chat, it's September 1st. You're 8 games out of the division. I want to say the division is all but over. And I hate saying that. I really hate saying that, dude. But 8 games in a month is really difficult. Like, I don't really know the team off the top of my head. But what was the last team to come back from an 8 game back deficit in first place in the month of September? Has it ever happened? I'm sure it's happened before, but I can't remember, dude. I really can't remember. All I know is that the division hopes are basically drifting away, for sure. Yo, we got Dan in the chat. Shout out to Dan. Dan, I'm surprised you're up. Wink, wink. Void is officially getting screwed over. Pat, hashtag free Void or free Luke, whatever it was. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Because I'm sick to my stomach about, like, the treatment of Luke Voit. And we went on like a 30-minute rant about this in the pregame today. I don't know what they're doing with him. And then you sent him out there in a high-leverage situation tonight, pinch hitting for Rougned Odor, and you're just expecting him to kind of just come through? Bro, dude, they're basically giving him, I thought of this off the top of my head earlier tonight. It feels like 2020 Clint Frazier in the postseason. Do you guys remember how they kind of handled Clint Frazier in the playoffs last year? After he kind of lost his starting job to Brett Gardner after a bad month of September last year, and Gardner had a good month. They basically used they used Clint in the postseason as, like, start 2 games or so, but for the most part, you're going to be coming off the bench and basically pinch hitting in, like, mostly high-leverage spots. And unfortunately, I feel like that's the route they're going with Luke Voit, and there's no reason that he shouldn't be starting, dude. And I don't understand why nobody in the media is coming after Aaron Boone and asking him questions about this. Dude, you're asking Garrett Cole what pitch he's not going to be throwing to Shohei Ohtani tomorrow, but you're not asking Aaron Boone why Luke Voit is consistently not in the Yankees starting lineup. It's so simple, bro. The lineup is 10 times better with Luke Voit in there, because then you have Giancarlo Stanton in the outfield. It's proven that he plays 10 times better when he's in the field. And then also, you're taking Brett Gardner out of the lineup, a guy who, honestly, I know a lot of you people love, but he doesn't really provide much better value to the Yankees lineup over Luke Voit would. I'm just throwing that out there. Dan says, I hate you. I guess that's kind of directed towards the sleeping comment, but that's okay. Dan, I still can't believe your computer died on us last night, dude. Like, maybe next time you should charge your computer. Just a thought. But Dan, I will go on the record right now of saying that when I made, like, that prediction here that Tyone is, like, our Game 2 starter, that's definitely not going to be the case now. Probably because, dude, we might have to use Tyone Game 1, to be honest with you. Listen, dude. We're looking at Garrett Cole probably having to start a wildcard game, right? Are we starting Monty Game 1 of the ALDS? Is that what we're going to have to end up doing, bro? Because as of right now, I'm looking at Jordan Montgomery and, like, yeah. Did I just freeze? All right, we're back now. Bro, I'm looking at Jordan Montgomery and, like, yeah, he's obviously been much better than he's obviously been much better than Jameson Tyone lately. But, bro, why is this screen glitching out? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, obviously Monty's been better than Tyone lately. But I don't know if I could see the Yankees starting him in Game 1 of the ALDS. The fact that we're probably going to have to go into the ALDS with, like, Monty Game 1, Tyone Game 2, that sucks. Bro, shout out to both of them, but that sucks. I don't want to have to do that. But it is what it is. Listen, I was on my little rant. We missed Jesus Dono. Shout to Jesus, bro. Appreciate you so much, my man. Give me those Brian Ferry roads. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. He says, Gallo is not what we thought, Gallo is not what we thought. Urshela shouldn't be shortstop. I think Velasquez plays better defense at shortstop. Leave Urshela at third, and Gardner needs to leave. I kind of agree with you, Jesus, to be honest with you. Gallo has been disappointing. 100%, dude. 100%. Velasquez, he's probably not going to be like the Yankees starting shortstop only because Gleyber Torres should be back like within the next few days or whatever. But I also agree Gardner needs to leave, and I think Gio at third base is probably the best way to go. But for the time being, I don't know what the Yankees' plan is. But listen, appreciate you so much for the dono, Jesus. You're an absolute legend. Chat, do we even want to go through the box score tonight, or is it even worth it? Chat, let me know. Do we go over the box score tonight, yes or no? Because I feel like we're at the point now where, like, do we even need to do it? Like, we know what happened today. Basically, everyone in the lineup was trash. Tyone gave up 6 earned runs, and, like, that's basically it. I don't feel like there's a need to go through the box score. Like, why relive our misery? It looks like, all right, most of you guys agree with me in that sense, too. All right, dope. Bro, I'm just so aggravated with this team right now. And it's so annoying because, like, I'm not ever going to be one of those people that's going to come on here and be like, yo, like, season over, dude. Like, it's September. Let's keep in mind right now, if we're looking at the standings here, obviously, like we said, the Yankees are 8 out of the division. Division is probably out of reach. And no, I'm not taking the Post-it down just yet. I'll take the Post-it down once we are mathematically eliminated from the division. But as far as the wild card goes, I think that's kind of what the Yankees have to turn their main focus to here. They're just very lucky that Boston has been garbage lately. Because if Boston was locked in, the Yankees would probably be out of that first wild card spot right now. But thankfully, Boston has lost 3 straight as well. So the Yankees are 2 games up on that first wild card spot. Boston is in second. And then you have Oakland trailing Boston by only 1 game. So things can get pretty interesting as far as this American League wildcard hunt goes. The Yankees do have to pick it up, though. Like, if they want to make sure that they could even keep a wildcard spot, they need to pick it up, dude. Because let's say Boston starts to get hot after they leave Tampa. Who knows? The Yankees are screwed. So, dude, you have to kind of just finish off this series against the Angels tomorrow with a win. You have Garrett Cole on the mound. There's no reason you shouldn't win. They're going up against that dude that I've never heard of. I think he has, like, 2 career MLB appearances. So, but then again, we said that about Jaime Barria, that there's no reason they shouldn't have rocked him. So I don't know, dude. But you have to win tomorrow, and then you come home, and you have a 3-game set against the Baltimore Orioles. If you can't sweep the Baltimore Orioles in the Bronx, bro, you have a serious problem. Very serious problem, dude. So, yeah, I mean, the season's not over by any means, but we just have to kind of cross our hands and hope for the best at this point, dude. Like, that's all we could do. But, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating looking at this team just look like they don't want to win at this point. That's what it looks like. And to be honest with you guys, like, you guys know I don't like Aaron Boone whatsoever. But the decision to kind of leave Tyone in tonight, 1 pitch too late again, kind of like Kluber Part 2, it's annoying, bro. It was very evident that Jameson Tyone didn't have it. And it took the 3-run jack in order for Aaron Boone to realize that. So, I don't know. But, chat, it's that time of night. Questions, comments, concerns, any topics you guys want to hit on, let me know. We'll be on here for probably, 30, 40 more minutes. So anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. I can't see us going the full hour tonight. Probably, 40 minutes. That's probably what we're shooting for here. Bro, we went, 50 minutes for the pregame. I don't know how. I don't know why. But, yeah, I'm going to, chat, let's try to keep the vibes as high as possible tonight. I know a lot of people are going to be super negative about this team, and rightfully so. I tweeted out, I was like, everyone has the right to be pissed off with the Yankees right now. It's the most 2021 Yankees thing ever, to kind of win 13 straight and then lose 4 straight. But let's try to stay as positive as possible, chat. I don't want to come on here and act like the world's ending, because it's not. But Johnny says, Pat, not that I want to brag or anything like that, but so far I've been right about Gallo and his fit with the offense. Sure. Yeah. I mean, you could say you've been right. But I mean, also, I don't think I definitely wasn't expecting Gallo to come over and be this bad. Like, if we're looking at Gallo's numbers, as a Yankee, let me pull up those numbers here real quick. They're not good, to say the least. He's batting 149 in 29 games with a 312 on base, which is not bad considering you're batting 149, but still, and a 668 OPS. Not good whatsoever. It's not like there's a replacement over him, though. Like, you know what I mean? I think the only reason a lot of people are kind of giving him a little benefit of the doubt here is because he did come up with a lot of big hits. But I thought when we were getting Joey Gallo, we were kind of getting the guy that was playing for Texas all year, right? The guy who's slashing 223 with a 379 on base and an 869 OPS. That's what I thought we were getting. He had 25 home runs in 95 games, 55 RBIs, drew 74 walks. And granted, he does have 50 strikeouts so far with the Yankees. He's struggling, for sure. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, dude. It's not ideal. Taco Nacho says, shave the mustache. I don't think I want to. Dude, I feel like we're at the point now. I don't want to shave the mustache. I don't know, chat. Dude, it's so hard to be positive about this team right now. It's really difficult. But it's also difficult to be one of those people that's like, oh, season's over, bro. the team's showing their true colors. Because, bro, I'll never be that person. Because I don't think that this is who the Yankees actually are. I think that the true Yankees are somewhere in between that 13-game win streak and somewhere in between, like, this 4-game losing streak. I don't think that they're like that unstoppable team that won 13 straight. Obviously not. No team is. But I also don't think that they're as bad as they've shown in the past 4 games. It just boggles my mind how a team has, like, this bad of, like, mental strength where you win 13 straight and then all of a sudden it's like your world collapses just because the streak is over and now you seemingly can't win a single game. Like, where does that come from? Does it come from the coaching staff? Does it come from just poor clubhouse chemistry with the players? Because, bro, you would think you win 13 straight. The streak's going to end eventually, right? We were all joking around, 20-game win streak. It was getting serious. But then they lost. We're like, all right, just rebound tomorrow and just move on from there. And then you have that brutal loss. Chad Green gives up the home run to Tony Kemp. And then, dude, then whatever happened last night with Clay Holmes in the 9th inning. And now the disaster that happened tonight as well. It's such a shame, dude. It's such a shame. And then also the fact that we're going out there every day and we're not throwing our best lineup out on the field. I think that's the most annoying part. You're going out there and you're throwing out Rougned Odor and Brett Gardner in the lineup. That's not what I consider like your A lineup that you throw out there when you're on a 3-game losing streak going up against a not good pitcher and you need a win at all costs. So tomorrow, if Luke Voit is not in the starting lineup, chat, you guys will probably see me have the biggest rage of all time. So keep that in mind as far as tomorrow's pregame goes. Tomorrow's game starts at 7. So tomorrow's pregame will start at 6. So yeah, just keep in mind if Luke Voigt's not on the line tomorrow, get ready for the Pat rage of the century. Let's see what else you guys are throwing in the chat. Taco Nacho says, Pat, do it now. You said once the win streak was over, you would shave it. Now look. Dude, Taco Nacho, first of all, you're getting aggressive for no reason, dude. Chill. I'm not shaving the mustache. Like, I want to keep it, dude. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, Black Swan says, how does Gallo hit into 9 DPs in his entire career? Then 3 with the Yanks, not a coincidence. Fire Tims. Bro, it's weird. It's really weird. Maybe Gallo's just trying too hard at this point. It's got to be a mental thing. I think it's a mental thing for most of the guys with the Yankees right now. Because it's not like these guys don't have talent, right? It just seems like they don't have that mental strength right now to just overcome this losing streak. And it's so weird because I think before losing consecutive games here, obviously, I think the last time the Yankees lost consecutive games was like back in July. Like they've been fairly consistent, like rebounding from brutal losses, but so weird, dude. It's so weird. Andrew says, on the bright side, we have Gallo for a full season next year, so we should be able to find some consistency and can contribute in a big way for a playoff run next season. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't really care about next season right now. And I think a lot of people are in the same boat with me when I say this. I couldn't care less about what the Yankees do next year. I couldn't care less what they do in the offseason. We're in the month of September. This is a 162-game season. And this was game, 130, I believe? So we have like 32 games left. This is all I care about. This is all that anyone should care about at this point. You're in the home stretch of the season here, dude. You played all season for this. And now if you're just going to let it just crumble, it's shameful. It's shameful. And Joey Gallo needs to pick it up. Gary Sanchez had a big home run tonight. Hopefully he can start picking it up. You need a bunch of guys in that lineup to kind of just take control and just carry this offense through this little slump that they're on. It's weird, dude. It's really weird, but whatever. Black Swan says, when they get hot, they ride momentum, and when they get cold, they fold. That's actually, bro, I like that. What the hell? Black Swan's just rhyming at 1:30 a.m. like it's nobody's business. Shout out to you, dude. That was really good. Teichi says, this is a win-now team. I don't want to think about how well/bad our team will be next year. I agree, 1,000%. And that's why I'm kind of looking at this current roster, and I'm not looking forward to the offseason. Like, that's not what I'm doing right now. And if anybody's looking to the offseason like, oh, who could we acquire to improve this team? I don't care. I really don't care. I want to win this year. When you're in playoff contention this late in the season, that's all you should worry about. And it sucks, obviously, that the Yankees sucked for the first 4 months of the season and dug themselves in such a big hole. But the fact that they did suck for the first 4 months of the season and they still currently have the first wildcard spot in the American League, it says a lot. It says a lot that they have a playoff opportunity. Don't squander it. If the Yankees find a way to blow this first wildcard spot, and even if they do find like that second wildcard spot, have to play the wildcard game in Boston or something, Aaron Boone needs to go. Like, bro, Aaron Boone needs to go. If the Yankees don't at least make it to the ALCS, gotta go, dude. Gotta go. Unfortunately, Something in my mind is telling me, regardless of what happens with the Yankees, even if they do miss the playoffs, we'll get that same speech. He's going to be like, oh, our guys battled a bunch of adversity this year, but I'm still proud of what we were able to accomplish. That's probably what we're going to get. And then he'll go into the offseason and sign like a 2 to 3 year extension. That's probably what we're going to be getting. But just win the World Series this year, dude. Like, I don't want to have to worry about that. Alfonso says, I think Pat loves Gallo because he bashes Gardner but says nothing bad about Gallo. Wow. So I know what we're doing here is not comparing Joey Gallo to Brett Gardner. That's not what we're doing right here now. Because obviously I'm not going to come on here and talk about Brett Gardner the same way I talk about Joey Gallo. Simply because Joey Gallo is a 27-year-old Gold Glove outfielder with an amazing arm and has the potential to hit 40-plus home runs a season and have an OPS above 900. That's what he has the potential to do. Brett Gardner is not the same, bro. Like, do not put either of them in the same class as one another. Like, bro, if you're going to whip out, like, a sample size right here and be like, well, Pat, Brett Gardner's batting 253 in his last 15 games and Gallo's batting 150. Shut up. Like, you know nothing about baseball if those are the numbers you're going to throw me. You can't compare those two players at all. The ceiling of Joey Gallo is 10 times that of Brett Gardner. I'm just throwing that out there. Let's not bring up that conversation again, dude. Cameron says, Pat sat on a cat because he ate a bat on a mat. Then the cat saw a rat. Bye-bye, Pat. Cameron, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Brian Cashman says, it's not letting me send donos. My heart's broken as well, dude. My heart's broken as well. Sorry, dude. I'm just pissed. I thought Gallo was good. Gallo is good. Listen, what we have to remember here is like when you have a guy he's a 3 true outcome hitter, right? Home run, strikeout, walk. That's who Joey Gallo is, and he's on a ridiculous slump right now. You have to think he's only going to improve from here. You have to think so. So, obviously, he's not performing ideally as a Yankee. I'm just saying. But he has to come around eventually, and it's not going to, like, improve anything by just sitting here and bashing the dude every night because we know what he's capable of, and we know what he can do. Kind of like Chapman, dude. Taco Nacho says, Pat, I don't know about you, but besides Cole, I don't trust anyone else in the playoffs. Starting rotation-wise, sure. That's why I'm saying, like, bro, we're probably going to have to be using Garrett Cole in a wild card game. That sets us up really, really poorly for an ALDS, especially on the road. So, I guess, hypothetically, we win the wild card game, right? Garrett Cole obviously pitches that. And then we would have Tyone game 1, maybe? Monty game 1? I don't know. So, let's say Tyone continues to suck Monty game 1. Tyone game 2, Kluber game 3 in the Bronx, Cole game 4. Maybe Cole is able to come back for game 3. I don't know, bro. I don't know. The Yankees are digging themselves in a hole. It's tough, dude. And it's weird to see how vibes can change in like the last week or so. Because a week ago, dude, I was looking at the division as a lock. I was looking at that final series in the first week of October against the Rays at Yankee Stadium. I was looking at that as kind of like make or break the season for us, right? Because I was like, bro, just stay within 3 games going into that series, and that's going to be tough. Because now you have to basically gain 5 games in the next month, which is tough, but not impossible. John says, not everyone can handle the pressure of playing in New York, and maybe that's what we're seeing from Gallo. I disagree with that. I don't think it's the pressure for Gallo. I think it's just him adjusting to I think it's just him adjusting. I don't think it has anything to do with the pressure of being in New York because we've seen Gallo come through in a bunch of really clutch situations. So I don't think it's pressure, more so his mechanics and just being locked in the plate because he's not locked in. He's just not. I think he's being a little bit too passive too. I think he's going for a little too many walks here rather than just kind of swinging the bat whenever he sees like a good pitch to hit. And also the launch angle. The launch angle has been brutal for him as well. That's why he's hitting to so many double plays. I think since coming to the Yankees, he had 9 double plays in his career before. He's already hit into like 4 here, which is crazy, dude. But what are you going to do? Andrew says, if Gallo can turn it up in the playoffs, I could forgive his lack of performance during the season a little bit. Bro, that's the thing with Joey Gallo, though. He has the potential to hit like a 3-run home run in the wild card game, and just everyone will forget everything he did for us in the regular season. That's what he's capable of doing. So that's why I'm not too concerned about him. You know what I mean? Poppy Champu says, I'd trade Gallo in the offseason. Well, that's not happening. Riley Moore says the pitching is a problem, then Boone's making it worse by leaving them in. I agree. And the only thing I'm really concerned with as far as Tyone goes, and I didn't really think about this as the season went on, is Tyone hasn't pitched a full season since when? 2018 maybe. He's probably very fatigued at this point. Very fatigued. And that's why I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't really see like a phantom IL stint from Tyone in like the middle of summer, probably like July, so the Yankees could kind of give him a little bit of a break pitching all season, and then bring him back in like August. But he's made 25 starts this season, his most since 2018. So that was 3 years ago, dude. He's got to be fatigued a little bit at this point. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. If he can't kind of just find a way to piece things together, the Yankees are screwed. The Yankees are screwed if Tyone can't get things going soon. That's the bottom line, dude. And also the fact that Heaney's not too hot. Also, how about that guy that we traded for Heaney? Looked pretty good tonight. I'd probably prefer him over Heaney. Pop Collecting says, my lineup for the wild card game. 1 Brett Gardner, 2 Brett Gardner, 3 Aaron Judge, 4 Brett Gardner. Okay, I'm done. I'm not reading through that whole thing. Not So Family Fun Vince says, why was Odor and Gardy playing at the same time? I wish I could tell you. We were talking about this on the pregame. I don't know why. It didn't really make too much sense, considering that Berea has better numbers against left-handed hitters than he does against righties. So if there was any night to put Luke Voit in, it would probably be tonight. But I don't know, dude. You throw him in like the bottom of the 8th, top of the 8th, or whatever it was, and you expect him to kind of just come in clutch. Can't do that all the time, bro. You just can't, especially when he's not getting consistent at-bats. I guarantee you guys, if Luke Voit was getting consistent at-bats over the past week or so, he probably would have came in there. He probably would have came through. And also, bro, Stanton missed that game-tying home run by like a foot. Nothing seems to be going the Yankees' way lately. And it sucks, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. But it is September 1st, so that means the rosters do expand today. Apparently, the Yankees roster expansion, guys, you're able to call up 2 people from the minor leagues. It's going to be Estevan Florial and Brooks Kravski, I believe. That's who the 2 guys who were on the Yankees taxi squad going into Los Angeles. So I'm assuming that those 2 are going to be the guys that they call up for today's little roster expansion, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, I'm disappointed that we haven't seen Luis Gil, haven't seen Greg Allen, 2 guys that have just been dominant during their time with the Yankees. But the fact that Brooks Kravski is going to be coming back up, I think it just goes to show like the lack of accountability within the Yankees organization that we talk about all the time, dude. We talk about it all the time. Players can perform at their worst level in the Bronx, but if the Yankees like you, they'll keep calling you back up. It's the same deal with Rougned Odor, same deal with Brett Gardner, same deal with Brooks Kravski, same deal with Nick Nelson. No matter how bad you are over a prolonged period of time, if the Yankees like you, your job's always secure. That's all it is. Steven says they play analytics until it's nauseating. Then they do something stupid as hell that doesn't make sense. It's extremes on both sides. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's so aggravating. Bro, it's great chat. It's ridiculous. I want to come on here and have a Patty post-game party. We had like 2 weeks of Patty post-game parties every night. Look at us now, dude. Look at us now. And also, not to mention, I'm going to be so pissed off all weekend this weekend because we have a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday day games. God, dude. That actually makes me sick. Nothing seems to be going our way right now. Nothing. Whatever. Taco Nacho says, Pat, Gio's pissing me off. Gio's kind of pissing me off, too. Got to give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here, simply because this was what? How many games has he played since coming off IL? I don't know if Baseball Reference is going to be updated because they always take like 15 hours. But, yeah, it's not updated. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Tonight was his 6th game back from the COVID IL. So I guess you could be frustrated with him. I'm kind of more frustrated with his defense than his offense because it is going to take him some time to get acclimated at the plate again. But his defense is a little bit concerning that he hasn't really been too good out there. But it's his first game in over a month. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Pat, where's Riley Rod? Riley Rod's right here. He's thriving still. He's a little bit upset because we haven't had Club Unhinged in a while. I mean, all that complaining he used to do, like without his Dr. Scholes and all that, he's relaxing now. He doesn't really have too much stuff to get done, so he's chilling. He's chilling, Chad. But yo, I still got my sign in the back. Hashtag free Voit, dude. You guys know where I stand as far as Luke Voit goes. If he's not in the lineup tomorrow, you guys are gonna see me rage. I'll probably break something. Chat, I don't see why he wouldn't be in the lineup tomorrow. I think the Angels have a lefty on the mound. Bro, why would Luke Voigt not be in the lineup tomorrow? But then again, I said that going into today as well. So you never know. But let's see. Riley says Loaizaga, Green, Heel, Holmes, Abreu are the better part of pitching. That's another thing. The Yankees don't currently have Albert Abreu in the bullpen simply because they called him down a couple days ago, and he's not available to come back just yet. So that sucks. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Chad? Steven says, bro, Kravski wasn't even in the convo when we were talking about the 2 roster spots. I know. And it's probably going to be a very temporary thing. I can't see Brooks Kravski staying up for any sort of significant amount of time here. But if he does, it would be a very Yankee thing to do, bro. It would be a very Yankee thing to do. Pat, can you put Rally Rod in the seat so Chad can talk to him for a second? You guys want Rally Rod in the seat? Talk to him for a couple seconds? Like, is that what you want? Chat, spam the number 3 if you want Rally Rod in the seat. What did Rally Rod think of the game? I don't think he was a big fan of it. Voigt literally won player of the week, and the Yankees said him just unbelievable. Bro, it just seems how it goes. It seems how it always goes with the Yankees. They don't necessarily care who's hot, who's cold. You guys know the deal. The Yankees don't believe in hot and cold. So why would they care about starting Luke Voigt when he's the player of the week? All right, I see a few threes in the chat. Listen, you guys could talk to Rally Rod for a little bit. I got to prop him up in the chair now, dude. Like, it's always a process. He always falls down and everything. Rally Rod, you're going to get in the chair. I'll be back in like 20 seconds, chat. Alright, that's enough for Rally Rod, dude. You had your time. You blew it. You didn't say nothing, dude. Bye, Rally Rod. But yeah, I mean, listen, dude, not so fan of the fun vision goes so much better. Okay, bro. Okay. Bro, I'm just surprised that so many people are still up. It's 1:40 a.m. Eastern time. Brutal loss. Brutal times for the Yankees. But that's okay, bro. We're keeping our chins up. That's all you could do at this point. And we've still got the rally stashes growing. TG says, serious question, who is worse, Brooks Kravski or Nick Nelson? I'd probably say Nelson's worse, just because we've seen much more of him than we've seen of Brooks Kravski. I know Kravski sucked last year. I don't really remember seeing him pitch much this season. He pitched 6 2/3 so far this year. He's given up 8 earned runs in those 6 2/3, 3 home runs. And then last year, in 4 games, he gave up 6 runs in 3 2/3. Why does he keep trying to be the... Why is he always the guy that comes up? I don't understand. Like, you're telling me that we don't have anyone better in AAA that you could kind of give a call up to rather than Brooks Kravski? Like, bro, I'm going to pull up the Yankees AAA roster right now, and there's got to be someone that's performing better than Brooks Kravski, bro. Let's check this out. Okay, why not bring up Adam Warren? Oh, wait, I forgot. The Yankees are too cheap and don't want to put him on the 40-man roster because they'd have to pay him a little bit more because he's a veteran. What about this dude? What about McClain? Who the hell's McClain? Reggie McClain. In 32 games so far with the Rail Riders, he's 5-2 with a 1.88 ERA. So why is he never an option to come up? Why? Why, dude? Like, I don't understand. Like, Steven Ridings was riding in the minor leagues, and he ended up having, like, solid stuff before the injury. Like, he probably would have been up. But now that he's injured, he probably won't be coming up. But I don't understand why Brooks Kravski and Nick Nelson always seem like they're the 2 guys to go to whenever we need an arm from AAA. It makes no sense, dude. No sense. Not So Family Fun just says, you know what would make you more sick? Drinking 15 sodas in a week. That's basically Dan, though. That's basically Dan. Dan drinks like 35 sodas a week and doesn't think anything about it. So, yeah. Have you guys heard of the pitcher that's pitching for the Angels later tonight? I believe his name is like Packy or something. I don't want to hear anybody being like, oh, his name's Patty. His name is, what's his name here? It's Packy Naughton. We were talking about him a little bit on the pregame here. Bro, I've never heard of this dude in my life. But with that probably being said, he's probably going to be rocking the Yankees. Packy Naughton, 2 career MLB appearances. In 5 1/3 innings, he's only given up 1 earned run. So he's a left-handed pitcher, so I guess that kind of guarantees that Gardner will not be in the lineup. That's probably why Gardner was in the lineup today, because God forbid they start Luke Voigt 2 days in a row. God forbid, dude. Can't do that. So yeah, Packy Hennessy. Yeah, okay. Pat, you did this to yourself. I probably, dude. Probably. It is what it is. Steven says, why is Dan watching the game on his computer in his garage? LOL, that was a weird tweet. Bro, I'm sure you guys know this by now. Dan is a character. Dan is a very interesting human being. And the fact that he's was chilling in his driveway tonight watching the Yankee game on his laptop, that's not something that blows my mind at all. Bro, Dan he's a very unique dude. Very unique dude. Jordan says Baltimore has a higher team batting average than us. Is that true? There's no way, bro. Batting average. Oh my God. Bro, that's sickening. The Yankees are, listen, obviously batting average is not what everything stands for here. But the Yankees are 20th in MLB as far as batting average goes. The Orioles are 17th. Some other notable teams ahead of the Yankees in batting average, which kind of just goes to show that batting average is mostly useless stat. The Nationals are ranked 4. The Blue Jays are ranked 2. Red Sox are ranked 3. The Angels are ranked 6. Rockies are ranked 8. Royals are ranked 9. Bro, I think that kind of just goes to show how useless batting average is, dude. It's how, yeah. If you want to go by OPS, that's probably a little bit more solid of a number to go by. The Yankees are ranked 15th there, and the Orioles are ranked 21st. Obviously, the Pirates are dead last, but then you have the Astros. The Astros are ranked first in MLB as far as OPS goes. But that's kind of weird. You can't really go into advanced statistics. But I think you guys get the gist here. The Yankees offense has been disappointing this year, heavily, dude. I feel like the Yankees are usually always top of the class when it comes to home runs and everything too. They're tied with the Cubs for 9th in the league in home runs this season. Kind of crazy. My name's Patrick, and my life is pretty crazy. Yo, who remembers that TikTok, dude? That was an OG TikTok. My name's Ryan, and my life pretty crazy. Black Swan says Yankees just have this weird idea that the people they have are the only options for some strange reason, and refuse to acknowledge that they're not right about everything. The Yankees love being right. I think because they think that they're one of the smartest organizations in baseball. And anything that kind of proves that otherwise is just wrong. So yeah, that's kind of who the Yankees are. If that's true, that's kind of embarrassing. It is true. It is true, chat. Daryl says sorry, but the Rays are a perfect oiled machine. Chat, I think Unhinged is a perfectly oiled machine. Bro, we don't miss a pregame or postgame. Come at me, dude. Look at us. It's 1:43 on a Tuesday night, and look at us. Well, Wednesday now, but you guys know what I mean. We're thriving, chat. We're still thriving. 4-game losing streak. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Pat, are you worried about DJ's future production, considering he's already declined? I guess. DJ's under contract now until when? 2026? It's not ideal. But I'm hoping that he could maybe turn things around. I don't think that he's one of those guys that he's going to age poorly. I think it's very possible that he comes back next season and just kind of lights it up. But yeah, he's under contract through 2026. They're paying him $15 million a year, which the contract could be worse. The Yankees did kind of get him for a steal. But I'm hungry, chat. I'm hungry. Very hungry. Steven says that's why we need the pitching. The pitching needs to not give up 7 or 8 runs because we rarely score 9+ runs per game, which is weird because you look at this lineup on paper, they should be scoring a lot more runs than they actually do. They really should. Pat, what do you think about the Yankees signing Brad Hand? Someone DM'd me about this on Instagram. I don't remember who it was. It might have been you. I don't know. But someone DM'd me on Instagram when the Blue Jays released Brad Hand. Yo, Pat, should the Yankees go after him? I said, hell no, dude. And they were like, why? I don't think I responded because I didn't feel like going into a heated discussion with this dude about the Yankees acquiring Brad Hand. He's probably the last thing that we need right now. He's just not good. Brad Hand, bro. I want the Red Sox to pick him up. just so we could rock him in the wild card game. Brad Hand is trash. I want nothing to do with him. Give me like Reggie McClain over Brad Hand. We might be on the hashtag free Reggie train now. I don't know why, but I'm never really mad at DJ. Bro, he's just a decent dude. To be honest, Iglesias is good. Bro, I'm surprised they didn't trade Iglesias. Why? Can someone explain to me why the Angels didn't trade Iglesias at the trade deadline? He's a free agent at the end of the season, and he's putting up fantastic numbers. They probably could have gotten a decent package for him. I would assume, right? I think maybe the only reason why teams wouldn't go after him is because he had like $9 million attached to him. That's the only logic that I could find as to like why teams wouldn't go after Raisel Iglesias at this year's trade deadline. No clue, dude. We got to find a way to get Luis Gil some starts. Bro, I don't want to see Andrew Heaney get any more starts. That's what I don't want to see. Bro, at this point, would anyone disagree with me if I said, yo, DFA Heaney right now? I don't think anyone would. Get Heaney out of the Bronx. But the Yankees will never do that because they really want Heaney to turn things around so they could honestly just prove that they're just smarter than everyone else. You know what I mean? But chat, there was this really funny article. Speaking of Andrew Heaney, I was doing some digging. I posted this on Twitter like 20 minutes ago if anybody did see it. But yo, I'm going to pull this article up right here real quick. Pardon me with the technical difficulties here, chat. Hold up. Hold my phone, chat. Hold my phone. Yo, check out this article. Let me... Wait. Chat, look at this article. This is from 5 years ago. A platform that we don't speak of. Should the Yankees trade Brett Gardner for Andrew Heaney? Bro, this was back in 2016. The New York Yankees have made some noise this offseason by bolstering their roster in crucial areas of need. However, they've done little to improve their starting rotation. Basically, it's a whole article about how the Yankees should have traded Brett Gardner for Andrew Heaney. And I think it's kind of just funny to look back on, especially with Aaron Judge looming ever closer to being called up. This could be a time to deal Gardner. Bro, it's just so strange because looking back on it, I probably would have pulled the trigger on that deal. But I guess looking back on it, Gardner probably is the better option. I don't know. He definitely has stuck around way too long, though. It's just weird to see both of them on the same team now. Definitely weird, dude. I probably would have, we would have been better off trading Gardner for Heaney than the actual package that we gave up this year, 5 years later. Mind-blowing, dude. Mind-blowing. Also, why did they trade for Iglesias? A closer isn't going to help their starting pitching. Well, when did the Angels trade for Iglesias? I think it was maybe before the 2020 season? I don't think it was before the 2021 season, right? I could be wrong, though. No, it was before the 2021 season. I don't know why they traded for Raisel Iglesias, to be honest with you. That kind of makes no sense. I remember he was like in heavy talks to be traded to the Dodgers. So I don't know if there was something like, oh, we want to steal him from the Dodgers. I have no idea. But yeah, no, trading for Raisel Iglesias made no sense for the Red Sox. Bro, I still miss Luis Cessa. I still really miss Luis Cessa. I think he would have been an awesome fit in our bullpen. I don't know, maybe because he just proved that he was an awesome fit for years, but whatever. DFA Heaney to Super Weenie Hut Juniors. Bro, Heaney the Weenie. He's no longer Heaney the Genie. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, bro, for a long time. Especially after the Boston start, which we did a watch party for. He kind of grew on me a little bit. But now, bro, Heaney, just get DFA, dude. Please. Pat, is Cole the front runner for Cy Young? I mean, it's close. It's definitely close, like, going into the final stretch of the season here. Obviously, September is really going to set some people away from the pack. But I guess I could kind of pull up the pitching leaders here. Well, why is it not by AL and NL? Here we go. So if you want to go by, like, strikeouts per 9, Cole. I kind of want to go by, like, WAR and stuff. Bro, I hate Baseball Reference. I used to love Baseball Reference, but now I'm kind of leaning towards more and more towards Fangraphs as the days go by. It just seems like Baseball Reference is so outdated. They don't seem like they updated too often. Here we go. Pitching leaders, 2021. American League. Bottom line, I would say that, yeah, as of right now, Cole is probably the front runner for Cy Young. Based on, like, just all the metrics, Garrett Cole is leading American League pitchers in WAR. Expected ERA, he has a 2.8 expected ERA. Bro, Cole has a 12.16 K over 9. That's sickening, dude. Cole just has to not have any more clunkers for the rest of the season. If Cole kind of pitches at the same pace that he has been lately, I think he kind of has the Cy Young in the bag. That's how I'm looking at it. Because Lance Lynn's falling off the map. Robbie Ray is picking up some steam, though. Don't sleep on Robbie Ray. But yeah, Cole he can't afford to have any more clunkers as the season goes by. And then I think the Cy Young award is all his. It's all his for sure. I liked Lynn when we had him back in 2019. It just didn't work out. I think that was 2018 we had Lance Lynn. But for some reason, it just didn't work out. I don't really remember what his exact numbers were with the Yankees. I don't remember him being too bad, but I don't remember him being too good either, if I'm not mistaken. With the Yankees in 2018, yeah, I mean, in 11 games, he had a 4.14 ERA. Like, not too bad. But then, of course, he goes to Texas in 2019, absolutely dominates. Texas 2020 dominates, and then he's been awesome with Chicago. I mean, bro, so far this year with the White Sox, Lance Lynn's having, like, the best season of his career. So, unbelievable, dude. Tarek says, are we going 1 hour today, Pat? No, unfortunately not. We're probably going to just be going another 5 minutes or so to the 50-minute mark, but that's really going to be it. Shout to Taco Nacho. Have a good night, my man. Peace. Keep your head up, dude. Daryl says, any trash pitcher that pitches against the Yankees is a candidate for Cy Young. Bro, I can't wait for Packy. That's his name, right? Packy, whatever. Packy Naughton to get the Cy Young after his start tomorrow against the Yankees. Jordan says, fire Timms. I guess, dude. I mean, going into the offseason, the Yankees do have a lot of moves to make, but like I kind of mentioned earlier in the stream here, I don't want to look too forward to the offseason. I'm still kind of focused on what the Yankees have to do this year, and even though they have lost 4 straight, the season's not a lost cause, by any means. You guys know how quickly things could change in baseball, and there's no other pitcher I'd rather have on the mound tomorrow to kind of just set the pace, going back to the Bronx, than Garrett Cole. Now, if Cole has a clunker, then I might be coming on here for the postgame tomorrow night and being like, wow, we're screwed. But hopefully that's not going to be the case, dude. Hopefully it's not going to be the case. Hopefully we could come on here tomorrow night for like a Patty postgame party. Our first one since when? Like last Thursday, probably, maybe Friday. But yeah, dude, we need Garrett Cole to dominate tomorrow. If it's a clunker, we're screwed. Bottom line. Steven says, say Packy Naughton in a thick Boston accent. Pat, say a random sentence with his name on it. Packy Naughton. I'm going to the bar with Packy Naughton. Yo, that's a good one. Yo, I'm going to the bar outside of Fenway Park with Packy Naughton. Yeah, I just called John. We're going to the park outside of Fenway. Yeah, with Packy Naughton. Yeah, Packy Naughton. That's actually a very Boston name. Packy Naughton? Dude, wait a minute. Where's Packy Naughton from? Where's Packy Naughton from, chat? He's got to be from New England. He's from Boston. Oh my... Dude, Packy Naughton is from Boston, bro. Packy Naughton is from Boston. Just throwing that out there. Packy Naughton kind of looks like your definition of a Boston dude, bro. He might look like me if I was a little bit skinnier, to be honest with you all. Let me pull up a picture of Packy Naughton. Going to the pack with Packy Naughton. Seems like a nice guy, bro. Seems like a nice guy. Oh my god, dude. Look at Packy. Look at Packy. Packy. Ready? I'm going to put him right here. Packy. We're going to dominate you tomorrow, my guy. We're going to look at you, and we're going to smack you in the mouth. I want you to cry tears. Packy. Packy, I want you to cry tears on the mound tomorrow. I want you to look at yourself in the second inning, go back into that dugout, get on your knees and cry your eyes out because we're going to dominate you that bad, Packy. Bang. Chat, I think with that, I just guaranteed us a win tomorrow because Packy Naughton is going to be crying on the floor. That's all we're looking for. Are you getting chowder? Chatter? You getting chatter? I wonder if people from Boston mock like a New York accent. Probably. Boston accents are so thick, bro. He looks giraffe, bro. Bro, his neck is very long. He's like, My name is Packy Natton. But you don't know what he's been through, and you don't know what he's capable of. So keep that in mind for tomorrow, chat. That's Hap with hair. I never thought of that before. That's a really good comp. That's a really good comp, dude. He looks like he cooks frogs. Fair enough. Another game, Pat says the pitcher's going to cry. Jinx. No, he's actually going to be crying. Packy Natton crying tomorrow, chat. He's going to be in absolute tears, dude. But yeah, listen, I think that is going to be wrapping things up for tonight's postgame. I do appreciate you all for stopping by. You guys are the best. I know that it is very late. It's 1:55 Eastern Time. I'm sure a lot of you guys have work and school tomorrow. So like I said, I genuinely appreciate you all for stopping by. 4 losses in a row, obviously not ideal for the Yankees, but we do have Garrett Cole on the mound tomorrow. Game time, I believe, starts at 7 o'clock. So like I said, tonight was our last late-night game of the season, so that's kind of a plus, I guess. I was kind of getting tired of them. But tomorrow's pregame is going to be starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. on this channel, so stay tuned for that. We're hopefully going to be having some fun tomorrow for the pregame and the postgame after the game. Hopefully it's nothing but good vibes. Break that losing streak, boys and girls. But yeah, that's going to be wrapping things up for tonight's postgame. Appreciate you all for stopping by. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. Hit that Discord link, top of the chat, fun group chat with a bunch of Yankee fans. You guys know the deal already, though. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep your head up, chat. Don't be too negative. Don't let the Yankees get to you too much. Team's still making the postseason, still winning the World Series this year. Let's go. But I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Let's go, Yankees. Peace.
Balloon beat.